Okay, hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I know it's kind of late, but I decided to jump on here and give an intro to my MOMionaire podcast slash YouTube channel slash Twitch and whatever else you're viewing this on, Facebook, Instagram, wherever. So I decided to do things a little different. MOMionaire, basically what that means to me is representing the female parents whose wealth and network of love, selflessness, life lessons, and sacrifice far exceed what can be measured in any amount of currency. That means we are invaluable, we are irreplaceable. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what this is about to me. But it's not just geared towards women. I'm speaking as a wife, as a mother, as a woman, as a sister, as a daughter, as a friend, as a niece, as a cousin. So just giving the female perspective because sometimes, just like people feel like guys get a bad rep, women do as well. And so I'm just going to speak to you guys tonight. You talk about a few things, some of the things that I notice a lot, some of the things that I feel like we kind of get a bad rep on, some of the things that I feel like are misunderstood. So I just want to give a little insight to a few things tonight. So y'all see my little lady? That's me. That's me. A little cartoon banner I did. She kind of cute though. Hey, boo. So, yeah, we're going to get right into it. Oh, disclaimer. I do swear. I use profanity uh, quite a bit. So, if that's not what you're into, if that's not what you're used to, if it makes you uncomfortable, you may not want to proceed watching. Um, that's just me. Um, that's just me. It's just always been me. That's how I speak. No offense to anyone, no disrespect to anyone. But like I said, if that's not your thing, I totally understand. I'm not for everybody. And truth is, I'm not trying to be. So it is what it is. So moving right along. Okay, this is what do I want to talk about first for my ladies? Um, oh, you know what? I know something that I see all the time. Ladies, let's understand that your fellow sister is not your enemy. Oh my God, sis. Everything is not a competition. We don't have to be at odds. We can all succeed together. We can all thrive together. We can all reach the top together because I want to see us all win. You understand me, women? I'm talking to all women. I want to see us all win. But we got to stop with the little stupid and petty stuff we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see a young lady and she's cute, I have no problem saying, "Oh my God, you are so cute. Oh, I love your hair. I love those shoes. I love that bag. You wearing that outfit." Like, when did it become um, an issue to compliment somebody else? When did that become a problem? Like, I've seen status that I could be on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and I could see someone saying, "Okay, today's their anniversary." I don't have to know you personally to say happy anniversary or happy birthday. Or they may have a picture of their child or grandchild graduating from high school or college. What's wrong with saying congratulations? They may get a promotion. What's wrong with saying happy for you? They may have lost weight or kicked the habit. What's wrong with saying good job? Keep your head up. You could do it. You don't have to personally be invested in someone to show kindness. It costs nothing to be kind. It costs nothing to say hello. It costs nothing to give a person a smile. Because let me tell you something, life is hard enough. You understand me? Everybody is fighting their own battle. We all got our own demons. We just on different levels and we fighting different devils. That's it, that's all. But none of us are any better than the next. I don't care your skin color. I don't care your sexuality. I don't care your political status. I don't care your religion. I don't care about none of that. Because for me, your beliefs don't make you a better person. Your behavior does. It's how you treat yourself and how you treat others. That's all that matters to me. Your character, your integrity. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care what side of town you from, how much money you make, what family you from, how many degrees you hold, whether or not you married or single. I don't care if you have a criminal record. I don't care. Like, I could give two fucks about that. That's none of my business. I could care less. I could care less. All I'm gonna tell you is, if you feel like you're struggling, keep your head up. If you stumble, if you fall, pick yourself up and keep on moving forward. Whether you crawling, walking, or running, as long as you taking steps in the right direction, that is progress. Let nobody tell you different. Let nobody tell you different. And speaking of letting nobody tell you different, stop being so concerned with what the fuck everybody else think. Stop being so concerned with what the fuck everybody else gotta say. Cause everybody else don't pay your fucking bills. Everybody else ain't feeding you. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody feeding, financing, fucking, they ain't doing none of that. So why their opinion matter? Why? And for me, I always say, if my name not on your birth certificate, if yours not on mine, if you didn't raise me or if I didn't raise you, I give two fucks what you think, how you feel. How, call it what you want, but I could care less. I don't care. It's those people who I always want to shine my best light on. It's those people who I always want to see me at my best, even though they've seen me at my worst. They've seen me struggle, but they've seen me make it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be so wrapped up in what everybody else think. Cause guess what? They not concerned about you. They gonna live their life and not care what you gotta say about it. We put too much stock in what other people think. I've seen females that have had good dudes, but because he didn't like they friend who was probably out here being a thought pocket. Let's just keep it real. If he didn't like her tendencies, or if he didn't like certain family members, or if he wasn't on board with this or that. I mean, he a good dude, but I mean, if my friends don't like him, then that's a wrap. Okay, bitch, keep on listening to your friends. Keep on, cause whole time they ain't giving two fucks whether or not you like Tyrone, cause he at the crib chilling, waiting on them to get home. They don't care. Stop putting your happiness in everybody else's pockets. Stop. Stop. That ain't how this go. Because if you continue to do that, you will forever be miserable. And just call it what it is. Call it what it is. Stop. You cannot please everybody. I don't care what you do. At your best, you can have the most. You can give, give, give. They will take, take, take. And you will be left with nothing. So guess what? Always take care of your star player. And guess who that is? One guess. You. Be the best you that you can be. Because can't nobody be you like you. That's it. That's it. Stop worrying about these people. I had to learn that. I ain't never really gave two fucks though, really. But I used to always want, certain people to be happy. And I used to, I didn't want to tell certain people no. And I didn't want to hurt their feelings. But baby, when I tell you, at some point in your life, you just wake up feeling different one day. And I think I was like 32. I know. Yep, I know. Yeah, y'all. I'm older than 32. I know, but thank you. Your girl look good. I'm blessed. That's all right. I ain't tripping. But I was somewhere around 32. And I just woke up one day and I was like, damn, I've been in a couple one-sided friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've given more of myself to people who didn't deserve it. I've given too many chances that people who I should have cut off the first time when they showed their true colors. Like, I bent over backwards for people who probably wouldn't even scratch my back. You feel me? And it's funny. One thing about life that's funny is, you can have everybody back, right? But a lot of times when it comes to you needing somebody, you got to put your back against the motherfucking wall because ain't nobody to back there. You feel me? You might come across a few good people in your life that's solid. I ain't gonna say 100 because $100 bills change. You don't believe me? Look back through history. So I ain't gonna say that. That are solid. You understand what I'm saying? And if you find those people, keep them. Keep them. You're not saying y'all gonna always see eye to eye. They're not gonna always agree, but that's what you need. You don't need no yes men and yes women just going along with everything you say because they want to be your friend. No. I want somebody to say, you know what, Katrina, what you did was fucked up. You my girl, I love you, but that was fucked up. You was wrong. You need to apologize. You need to make that right. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. Do you know if more of us had people that held us to that level of accountability, shit would be different? But no, we want to hang around with knuckleheads, with motherfucking goofballs that just send us the fuck off. You feel me? Send us off. Yeah, girl, because if I was you, I wouldn't. You right. I don't blame you. I feel you. Bullshit. If that bitch is wrong, tell that bitch she wrong. If she bogus, tell that bitch she bogus. Don't send her off because what happens, this what they do, y'all. They'll send you off. You out there making an ass of yourself. And guess what? The motherfucker gonna sit back and talk about you. After they done told you to do the fool shit, they gonna sit back and talk about you because you the motherfucking dummy that did it. Come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. We have to understand that everybody that's with us is not for us. You understand what I'm saying? Some of those circles need to be tightened. They this big, y'all need to tighten them. Y'all got a whole lot of people that's around you, and guess what? Some people just there just to see if you gonna fail. I'm sorry. Sorry to break the bad news. Some of them just there waiting on you to fail. Some of them just there trying to figure out how you've gone through all the shit you've gone through and you still standing tall. Damn, how you a single mother and you working or you going to school and you taking care of the kids and you actively involved. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice place to stay. You dress nice. Your kids taken care of. You got a nice ride. They sitting back like, damn, how the fuck this bitch do that? Or y'all done came from the same neighborhoods, right? Say y'all came from the projects, the hood, the ghetto, whatever. Y'all came from the bottom, as they say. Got it out the mud. And they trying to figure out why you so much further ahead of them. Let's just be real. You could grow up in the same house with somebody. You can have the same mom and daddy, and two of y'all can go in two totally different directions. You know why? Everybody don't want the same thing. Some of us have learned to be complacent. We're comfortable. We're comfortable. We have learned to function in our dysfunction. Nothing bothers us. We're content. We know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I know this happened, but at least I know what to expect. We do not want to step out of our comfort zone for nothing. And all we doing is limiting ourselves. We right in this little box. We limiting ourselves. Or we got a wall up. But you know the funny thing about that wall? See this? Just like it's keeping somebody else out, it's keeping me in. So a wall serves two purposes. It might keeps others out. You know what I'm saying? But it keeps us in. So you got a wall up because fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of being hurt, whatever. And those are valid concerns, but that's not a way to live life. You will forever be lonely. You will forever be miserable. You'll forever feel empty because you're searching for something and searching that's within you the whole time. The whole time. So as women, I want us to hold ourselves accountable, you know? Because let's just be real. We know what's wrong before we do it. We know we shouldn't have dated half the niggas we done dated. We know we shouldn't have had kids with these motherfuckers. We know we shouldn't have been in relationships with their ass. But guess what? We was anyway. We ain't listen. We ain't listen to that voice telling us, bitch, run. Nah, bitch, keep moving. Nah, bitch, this ain't what it is. We ain't listen. Hiding ass. Didn't want to be alone. Oh, he was fine. He was smelling good. He was looking good. Oh, yeah. But avoiding the signs is a sure way to end up at the wrong destination. It's a sure way to end up in the wrong destination. But guess what? The good thing about life is, sure as you wake up the next morning, you can make a choice to do and be better. Y'all see this shirt? That you unbossed, unbought, and unbothered. Unbossed, unbought, and unbothered. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Let me tell you something. Shit not gonna always be easy. It's not gonna always turn out as planned. But guess what? We don't have to give up. We don't have to give up. And stop being so hard on yourself. I never understood as women, and I'm guilty as well. You know, we got so much forgiveness and we got so many chances for everybody else. But we be so hard on ourselves. Why? We be so hard on ourselves because it's in us to be nurturers, right? It's in us to be giving. It's in us to want to make sure everything and everybody is smooth and everybody okay. But you know who we forget about? One guess. We forget about self. We forget about ourselves. Long as the kids okay, long as our man or woman is okay, you know what I'm saying? Long as we making our parents proud, you know, we good. We good. Everybody else and everything else is good. But we crying in the inside because you know what we do? We could be there for everybody else. We don't care how we feeling, what we going through, you know, whatever. We could be there for everybody else. But the moment that we going through something, we won't even tell nobody. Because you know how we think? Well, I don't want to bother nobody. I don't want to be no burden. They already got a lot going on. They already dealing with their own issues. Guess what? So are you. So are you. It's not put that pride, if it's pride, put it aside, and I get it. Sometimes we just keep stuff to ourselves because we've entrusted the wrong people. We've dealt with people before where we've shared personal information and they use it against us later. Or we told things that, may have hurted us and they shared it with other people. And next thing you know, you got other people using it against you as a weapon. So I get it. I get it. But that just means using discernment and knowing who to talk to. That's back to that circle where you got to close it up. You got to close it up. Because people going to come from all angles. They're going to come from all angles. Because for whatever reason, my dad used to say, as long as a person needs you, they be your best friend. But the moment they even think, that you need them is when you see true colors. That's what he used to say. And I used to be like, okay, like I guess I get it, But it wasn't until his passing in 2014 that I learned a whole lot of lessons that he had been trying to teach me. And a lot of shit at that point just made sense. I guess because I no longer had him to sit down and explain stuff to me. And that brings me to fathers. Guys, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. And women, mothers, parents, fuck that. Not parents. We have to do better. Because let me tell you what we doing. We setting these fucking kids up for failure. Do you know how many broken adults are still trying to piece their life together? Still trying to piece their life together. So many adults that are still longing for the love of a parent. They want to hear, I love you. I'm proud of you. Good job. I knew you could do it. I support you. So many people are still waiting to hear that, and they grown as hell. But that just goes to show, no matter how old you get, you want that relationship with your parents. You want that connection. And I am one who can honestly say, I am eternally grateful that I have the parents that I have. Daddy, rest in peace. My mama is the GOAT. You hear me? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I have the type of parents where no matter what time, it used to be sometimes 12, 1 o'clock. And my goofy ass knew they used to be asleep, right? Answer the phone, especially my mama, because she go to bed early. So, it might be 11, 12 o'clock. Hello? Hey, mom. Oh, I'm sorry. You asleep? No, go ahead. I'm good. Because she knew that if her baby girl was calling her, it was something I wanted to discuss. No matter how small shit would be, she would listen. You understand me? She would listen. My dad, never any judgment. They were always supportive. I'm talking about supportive on a level of, I've done so many things, so many different avenues as far as business wise. I'm talking about the type that will, if I'm having a show, if I'm doing a vending event, and say I got bags and purses, because this was a real life story. I'm doing events and I got a inventory left. My OG, my mom, OG, my kid, I get that from my kid because they call me that, so I call my mom that. She'll call and be like, "How did it go?" And I tell her, "Oh man, I did good, mom. I made woo woo woo." She like, "Oh, did you sell out?" I be like, "No, almost." Well, what you got left? I be like, "Well, I got like 3 purses, 4 belts." Oh, okay. Send me the total and send it to me. Like I'm talking about that type of support that just gone, man, this is my baby girl. She doing something positive. I'm gonna support her. I mean, like she just buy all of it. My mama has bought so much stuff for me. I've sold jewelry, bags, clothes, shoes, uh, belt, hat, everything. Right? She has bought so much stuff from me to where half the time she don't even remember she got the stuff. You hear me? But for her, it's about support. I'm talking about my mother is the type of person that when her niece dropped her first book, my mama probably bought 10 or 15 books just to give to other family members. That's the type of supportive person she is. She did the same for me when I dropped my book. Same thing. Like she'll just have copies sitting on her bookcase. Like that's support. You know what I'm saying? And my dad, people I know, fathers tend to get a bad rep. Some of it well deserved and some not. Because let's just be real. All fathers are not bad, just like all mothers are not good. Come on now. Come on. I know somebody just gave me an amen, okay? But my dad was my best friend. I'm talking about This man was the best man, the greatest man I have ever known in my life. You hear me? I'm talking about the kind of man that's gonna give you, gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give it to you raw and uncut, which I love both of them. They raw and uncut. They unfiltered as a motherfucker. They ain't sugarcoating shit. They gonna give it to you. My dad used to tell me, if you don't like what go on at somebody's house or the way they run their house, stay your black ass at home. What? But he ain't lying. He ain't lying. You know, we think we gotta accept every invitation that we get, or we feel like, if we ain't invited, we gotta be in our fit. No, understand it's okay to be excluded. It's okay to be uninvited. It's okay to be uninterested, baby. That is okay. Sometimes people are saving you from pretending. Cause guess what? If I got a fake smile, I ain't going no motherfucking way. I don't care who they are. That's one thing, y'all. Please stop doing this. I hate when somebody invite folks somewhere and the first thing they say is, "Who all gonna be there?" Well, bitch, if I invited you somewhere, do it really motherfucking matter who gonna be there? You know I'm gonna be there, right? And you know me and you fuck with me, so that should be all that matter. Why the fuck you gotta know who all gonna be there? How about I don't motherfucking know who all gonna be there, but I know I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop doing that. Because we can be adult enough, we should be, as adults, mature enough to address issues that we got with people. Why we keep sweeping shit up under the rug? Oh my God. Sweeping shit up under the rug. And I'm black, African American. You know what I'm saying? I got this melanin flowing all through my body. Let me tell you what I hate about our community. We didn't swept so much shit under the rug so that bitch is uneven to walk on. You feel me? It's lumpy. It's lumpy, like you hitting potholes. That's how motherfucking lumpy it is. It's uneven. Because we swept everything under the rug because this is what you heard growing up. If you black, you can relate to this. If not, just keep listening anyway. I'm going to give you a little insight. This is what you heard growing up. What happened in this house stays in this house. Don't be telling nobody my motherfucking business. You understand what I'm saying? Or we gossip about the wrong shit. Well, so and so child and did this, and so and so husband, or that girl pregnant. That ain't y'all motherfucking business. Everybody don't need to know that because that's not affecting everybody. However, you might have a child molester or a pedophile or a motherfucking Chester child molester running through the family, you know, a motherfucking peeping Tom cousin or some shit that could affect everyone. Don't nobody tell that. Nobody tells that shit. Nobody tells that. Why? Should I be more concerned with a teenage cousin being pregnant or an uncle that's a child molester? You tell me which the fuck can affect me more. I'll wait. Exactly. Same motherfucking thing I thought. We so motherfucking backwards. We so backwards. And fuck that what go on in this house, stay in the house. Let me tell you something. If something is going on in that house and you go to somebody else for help and they can't help you, you keep on going till you can reach somebody that can help you. You understand what I'm telling you? Don't sit there and suffer in silence. Don't sit there and bury all that shit down, because you know what it does? It makes you bitter. It makes you angry. It makes you resentful. It makes you hate the whole motherfucking world, because this is what you're thinking. Man, the people that were supposed to protect me didn't protect me. When I told my daddy or my mama or my sister or my brother or my granny, they ain't do nothing. So if they ain't got my back, or if they ain't believe me, then who the fuck gonna believe me? If I can't trust the people that brought me into the world, or the people who say they love me the most, who the fuck can I trust? Can you understand how devastating that can be to a person? Can you really understand to go through life not being able to trust nobody, always on edge, always jumpy, blaming yourself? What did you do wrong? Was it your fault? Was you the cause of it? No. Parents, we have to be aware. You hear me? I understand we got our own life. We get wrapped up sometimes with work, school, the kids, relationships, and marriages. I don't get no fuck. None of that is an excuse. That's not an excuse. Not an excuse. Because guess what? Your job as a parent is to fucking be a parent. It ain't just about putting a roof over the head. It ain't just about putting food in the mouth. It ain't just about putting clothes on the back. No, be actively involved. And just because you in the house, don't fucking mean you're actively involved. You could be in the house and y'all could just be passing each other like strangers in the night, just going in two different directions. What I mean by active, have conversations. How was your day? How's your teacher? Is your schoolwork done? You making any friends? And guess what? When they make friends, know who the fuck the friends are. Know the parents. Know where they stay. When they hanging out, drop them off. Go in. Introduce yourself. Know who living in that motherfucker. You feel me? When you pick them up, know who there. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. I've had many tell me, oh, because I have two sons and I raised my oldest nephew. I had many people tell me, oh, you being too hard on them boys. You too strict. Well, let me say this. Let me say what that too hard and too strict got you. None of them ever been locked up. None of them ever ran the streets with gang bangings and drugs, whatever they've done. They are very good men. You understand what I'm saying? My nephew drives truck and is married, has one daughter. My son is an electrical engineer, married with two kids. My youngest son is a supervisor at his job, did 2 years in college in criminal justice. So something that I did had to have panned out. And even my oldest daughter right now is entering her sophomore year at Clark Atlanta. You feel me? So don't listen to people try to tell you how to raise your kids. Do what you need to do. And guess what? I don't give a fuck about nobody being family. That don't mean they got to be around your motherfucking kids. Because all family ain't good family. You feel me? If motherfucker out here on dummy, you don't have to have your kids around them. You ain't got to let them come to your motherfucking house. Your kids ain't got to be welcome. Your kids ain't got to go to their house. And guess what? You don't owe nobody no motherfucking explanation. Stop explaining yourself. If you said no, it's motherfucking no. And if they ask you why, because I fucking said so. What we explaining? Because if your child get mixed up in some bullshit, you the one that got to stand up for your child. You the one that have to be there by their side. You feel me? Everybody gonna have something to say. Everybody gonna pass judgment. And they're not everybody's kid. You feel me? Because I've been in that position. I was a teen mom. You feel me? I was a teen mom. And baby, when I tell you that was one of life's hardest lessons that I had to learn. I got pregnant when I was 16 going on 17. I was a junior in high school. I got pregnant trying to be sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be sneaky. Thought I was motherfucking grown. Oops, pop go to Weasel because the Weasels go pop. You feel me? But, my parents was hurt, disappointed. You feel me? But I think the most hurt for me came from different areas. I had people who I thought were friends that really, you find out through high school the whole friend concept. Elementary school, you got all these little friends, you got little crushes and hee hee ha ha and catch a girl, kiss a girl, red light, green light. You got all that. You get into high school and you really start noticing people and your body changing and you're developing and you get grown. You think. But I found out really soon what that word friend meant because ironically, most of the female friends I had, they couldn't hang with me no more. Oh, well, my parents said I can't hang with you because, I was a bad influence. And I guess motherfuckers thought if I breathed on their kids, they was going to get pregnant. I don't motherfucking know, and I don't care. But life has a way of teaching you the lessons that you fucking need to learn. And throughout the pain that you're going to go through, baby, you're going to come out on the other side and you're going to understand why you went through the things you went through to get to where you got to. Let that soak in. Let it sink in. But I had teachers that tell me I might as well go ahead and drop out of school because I wasn't going to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, family said shit. But you know what? And I know my mother was hurt, but my parents rose to the occasion. My mother taught me what it was to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no running no street. Oh no, you're a mom, so you're not doing A, B, C, and D because guess what? You have a son that you have to be responsible for. So I grew up quick. You understand what I'm saying? When it came time to go to college, my dad said, I got him. You go your first semester, you get situated and yada yada yada. You see what I'm saying? Those are the kind of parents I got. Those are the kind of parents I got. And like I said, I'm sure it wasn't easy. I'm sure I wasn't always easy. You feel me? But they always were there, never judging, never turning their back, through the right and wrong. They were there, 10 toes down. So how else could I be for my kids than to be the same motherfucking way? Because let me tell you something. I don't play by mine. Don't come for them. If they ain't sent for you, don't come for them. That's how that go. When it comes to my nephew and my kids and my husband and my parents, I don't play them games. No, bitch, you would get buried. I don't play them games. Not about them. Not about them. Because what you got to learn is people going to always have something to say. And sometimes when they're speaking, they just projecting their own insecurities onto you. It's not always that people got a problem with you. Sometimes you just good at being a mother. You good at being a woman. You carry yourself as a great wife. You such a respectful daughter. Sometimes they hate you because they ain't you. Sometimes you resemble something that they lack and they mad. But instead of coming to you asking how they can be better, it's easier to just sit on the sideline and be miserable and hate. And that's okay too. That's okay too. That is okay, because you know what? You don't be bitter. You water them. Those are merely seeds that need water, and at some point we hope they blossom and become beautiful flowers. That's it. That's it. You can't hold everybody's hand in this thing called life. I had to learn that. You can love people to a fault, and sometimes your love and your loyalty for them keeps you bound. It's like bondage. You know, because just because you want to see your people make it, and just because you want to see them eat, do that mean you're responsible for fixing their plate? Does it? Because sometimes people need a hand up and not a handout. It's a difference. Handout, like a crutch. Every time they call, you just giving, you giving, you giving, you giving, you giving, you giving. Well, that's not helping. It's a temporary fix. It's a band aid. It's a band aid. That's it. It's a temporary fix. But that hand up can help put them in a position where they ain't got to call you no more for a handout. You know. But then a lot of people, a lot of times you don't want to do that, because if you was anything like me, well, I don't want to tell them no. It might hurt their feelings. I remember this one time they was there for me and they used to do this for me. I'm pretty sure all the things they used to do for you, you've paid them back tenfold. Why do we allow ourselves to be held hostage by the past? Why? Why do we feel like we owe somebody something but nobody owes us anything? Why? Ladies, we got to ask ourselves that. Why? Why do we put everybody ahead of ourselves? Why are everybody else's feelings more important than yours? Why? Why? And I think it stems from like our history. I had a conversation with my mom about a month ago about this very thing, because I was kind of pissed off, because I don't know if somebody had made a comment about, well, that's a woman's place and that's what a woman's supposed to do. So I had to call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, like, why is it that women have to deal with so much? And I get it, I don't know what a guy have to deal with, because I ain't never been no man. So sorry, I'm speaking for the women. And people don't realize it, but we have to deal with so much. We're expected to accept, right? And be okay with it. But the moment that you're not okay, or the moment that you speak out against something, or you're not for something, or you on this bandwagon and not that one, or God forbid, you have an opinion of your own, you want to do your own thing, oh, she's so aggressive. She has a nasty attitude. Oh, that bitch thinks she all that. Oh, she this, she that. Why we gotta be all that? Why we can't just simply be tired? In society, quit saying that, oh, children that come from two-parent households are likely to do far better than children that come from single-parent household. Bullshit. Bullshit, because guess what? Just a two-parent household doesn't equal peace. A two-parent household doesn't equal unity. A two-parent household doesn't mean that they on the same page. What if it's a two-parent household and somebody getting their ass beat every night? What if it's a two-parent household and somebody's a drug addict? What if it's a two-parent household and somebody's a motherfucking pedophile? Hello? You could hear a pin drop. Like, quit painting that image. Yes, a two-parent household is the ideal way. That's how we were taught, biblical times. You get married and you have a family. We get it. But the reality is the shit don't always work like that. For many of us, myself included, that's not how it went. But guess what? Mine turned out damn good, if I must say so myself. And most of the time, I was a single parent. But guess what? They had my sons had grandfathers, they had uncles, people that poured into them. You understand what I'm saying? That could be an example that that spoke life into them. They wasn't having certain shit. They knew that certain shit wasn't gonna fly. You had to move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit was not acceptable. So no, I could never teach my sons what it is to be a man, but guess what? I could teach them how they should treat a woman. I could school them on how not to do certain things when it comes to women, what to do when it comes to women. You feel me? So no, I can't teach you how to be a man, but guess what? I can teach you how to treat a woman. Cause I'm a woman. They know about protecting, providing, being respectful, being loyal. They take that shit to heart. Both my sons and my nephew, they take that shit to heart. That shit means something to them. You feel me? That means something to them. They feel good knowing that, hey, my family is okay. Everybody good. Everybody got what they need. You can pat yourself on the back because you've done what you feel like you need to do. And don't worry about what everybody else say about your situation. Because I see this old goofy ass shit all the time. These are two things I see on social media all the time. I wish it could just ban on social media. One is, no, it's three things I see all the time. And I'm just going to speak on it, and I ain't speaking on it no more. One is, ladies, who eats first? Your husband or your child? Well, let me tell you something. And this is, a lot of people probably not going to like this. When I fix plates, I fix my husband's plate first, and then I fix my kids' plates, and I bring the plates out, and everybody eats. Yeah. And if my husband cooks, he fix my plate first, and then we fix the kids' plates, and everybody sits down and eat. That's what? My husband is the head of this household. My husband busts his ass every day to provide for this household. So why would I not fix his plate first? And then people so stupid and simple minded, they think that means, because you see comments like this, well, y'all, something wrong with y'all females, and nobody coming before my kids, and so your kids just gonna start. No, dumbasses. Nobody's getting fucking neglected. We're just talking about priorities here. And guess what? That's how I was raised. My mother, my father instilled that in me. My mother said flat out, yes, you love your kids, but your kids are not your whole life. You understand what I'm saying? Your life can't revolve around them, because when they get older, they have a life of their own. Then you left there single and miserable because you based everything on them. So yes, my kids come first in many things, but I have a husband now. So guess what? My husband, my kids. You feel me? And guess what? And I taught mine the same way, because my son ended up seeing something else that the other thing that I see all the time. So that was about the who eat first. Then it was who comes first in a man's life: his wife, his mother, his child, or something else. I think they put the baby mama, some goofy shit on there, but wife, mother, or child. And of course, it should be his wife, right? Oh, people went off on that. Oh no, how the child gonna come first? Or how you gonna put a wife before your motherfucking mama? Woo woo. So my son had commented his wife, and he tagged me in the post, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. He said, because that's how my OG raised me. Exactly. Yes, and I'm his mother. I better not fucking come before his wife. And see, as mothers, you gotta learn your place. You can't think you gonna come before your son's wife. How? Why would you even fucking think that? That's just like, because if I call my son and I need his help with something, I'm gonna say my son's name is Trent and my daughter-in-law's name is Takara. I'm gonna say, Trent, do you and Takara think ABC? Or if I'm inviting him somewhere, son, do you and Takara think y'all can make it to da 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 da? I'm never speaking to him about doing something or coming somewhere without including his wife. See, y'all got the game twisted. Some of y'all mothers have made y'all sons y'all men unconsciously, you know. Y'all have made y'all sons into like he y'all men, like he responsible for your happiness and he responsible for you. And when you move, he move just like that. No, no. Let them boys have their life, grow into men and have their life. The same with your daughters. They're not your you know what I'm saying? They're not your mini me. They grow up and they become themselves. They become themselves. We gotta quit holding them so tight. Let them blossom. Let them blossom. So yeah, that's those two of the things: the food, and then the who come first, and then this old dumb shit. Should your partner defend you against attacks from his family? I don't even know where people mind be at when they say post shit like this, or do they really be going through the shit, or they just trolling, just talking about just random shit. But here's the thing: when it comes to my husband, first of all, I don't play by my husband, just like I don't play by my kids. You feel me? Or my parents. I don't play by them. No, that's that. No. So here's the thing: if we were ever in a situation where my husband felt disrespected or insulted or whatever by my family, hell yeah, I'm gonna address that shit. I'm gonna check whoever the fuck it is need to be checked, and we gonna move the fuck around. And I expect him to do the same thing, and that's when it come to family or friends. Cause here's the thing: this is what we fuck up at. You know why people don't defend their spouse? If it's an occasion where somebody don't defend their spouse, okay, maybe the spouse was wrong, maybe the spouse, was on bullshit, okay. But then a lot of times you can't defend them because you done sat up and you done talk shit about them. So if you've sat up and if you've spoken ill against your partner, well then it's kind of hard to defend them against the same motherfuckers you done talk shit about. Cause you scared that that person gonna spill the beans. You scared they just gonna run like a faucet, just gonna let it all out. That's why you keep outsiders from within. Keep your business to yourself. Yeah, everybody needs somebody to talk to, but you better damn sure make sure that the listening ear ain't attached to a running mouth. You better make sure. Because a whole lot of people out here, they don't give a fuck about what you got going on. They just want to know just enough to go back and spread it to fuck your shit up. Because a person that ain't got nothing to lose give two fucks about fucking up your shit. Remember that, ladies. Remember, everybody ain't your friend and everybody ain't your enemy. You feel me? Folks ain't always hating on you. They not always hating on you. Sometimes we take shit personal that ain't even got shit to do with us. We overthink shit. We make something out of nothing. And just look at this. If you don't remember nothing else from what I'm saying tonight, remember this. If it's not directed, it ain't respected. If it's not directed, it ain't respected. Stop sitting back thinking about what ifs. Or I think they talking about me. Or you know what? Is she throwing shade? Oh, this motherfucker sneak this. Oh no, the fuck she did. Who the fuck she got me fucked up? Girl, bring it down. It don't take all that. If a motherfucker feel a certain type of way about Katrina and they can't call me or text me or send me an email, what the fuck I care about what they putting on social media? Did they at me? Did they tag me in it? Is it gonna pop up on my page? No. Then what the fuck you worried about it for? And the truth is this. Even if they are talking about you, oh well. Everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. Nothing hurts but the truth. And the truth only hurts if you live in a lie. So, I mean, take that how you want to. But stop getting worked up over everything. Stop letting people take you off your square. For real. Stop giving folks what they want. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving them what they want. Learn when to just let it go. Because everything don't need a response. Everything don't need a reaction. Some shit you just got to laugh at and just be like, okay. I do that a lot. I hear stuff I be done said all the time. I be like, damn, when I say that? Or damn, when I do that? Damn, that's fucked up. Okay. That's fun. Okay. You know? I learn something new about myself all the time. Whether it's true or not. But guess what? I stopped giving a fuck a long time ago. You will forever be disappointed if you expect people to treat you how you treat them. You're going to forever be disappointed if you expect people to have your back how you got theirs. You're going to forever be disappointed if you expect people who ain't even loyal to themselves to be loyal to you. The shit just does not work like that. So this is how you gotta move. You gotta meet people where they at, and you either accept it or you leave them there and move the fuck on. That's it. You stop trying to change folks. We ain't out here fixing nobody. No, no. If you can't handle them where they are right now, move on. And that go for relationships. Stop getting in relationships thinking, well, he could be better because he could. No, you have to ask yourself this: if this person never changes from how they are at this moment, if they never get better, if they never get worse, if they remain the same, am I okay with that? And if you are, go for it. Go for it. If not, nope, might want to leave it where it's at. Because that's the thing. That's the thing. We enter into things and we want stuff to change, or, we just feel like, as women, we feel like, oh, because we're such nurturers by nature, we can just make everything better. And it's just, no, he'll be better or she'll be better and they'll do this. No, boo, no, no, stop. And then why is that your responsibility? Why? You're not responsible for fixing something that you didn't break. But what you are responsible for is yourself. So instead of pointing out somebody else's flaws and worrying about what they're doing wrong, how about you put that energy on you? Because guess what? Your children, your spouses, your partners, your family, your friends, they deserve the best version of you, not the broken version of you. If you need help, go get you some help. If you're dealing with some childhood traumas, whether it's molestation, rape, whether it was physical abuse, emotional abuse, if you suffering from an addiction, drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you just got some deep rooted anger, resentment, animosity, hatred in you, go talk to someone. It ain't got to be a therapist. It ain't got to be a pastor. It ain't got to be a priest. Somebody you trust. Go talk to somebody. Get that shit off your chest, because guess what? If you don't, that shit will grow, grow, and grow. And it's like litter. You spread it everywhere you go. It's litter. You just leave a trail everywhere you go. And then guess what? You're damaging good people in the process because you're damaged. And you mess up the potential to have great fucking relationships because guess what? Your person then came and you wasn't even ready. But you can get ready. And you don't get ready by hopping from one situation to the next. That's not how you get ready. Give yourself some time to heal. Figure out what it is you want, where your last situation went wrong. See if it's a pattern. Are you constantly doing the same thing? You feel me? Have everybody that you've been with, where they at now in life? Are they better? Are they managing relationships? Are they sustaining meaningful relationships? Because sometimes we the problem. Let's be real. Sometimes we the motherfucking problem. Attitudes, only want to see stuff is our way or no way. Comparing somebody to the last person, expecting them to be like the last person. We done already wrote them off before we even gave them a chance. And the first time we see a sight of something that resembles anything somebody else done that hurt us, it's nope, can't do this. Going on. Well, if that's how you want to be, then be that. But then where is that getting you? Where's that getting you? You got to try new things if you want a new outcome. You got to try new things if you want a new outcome. You feel me? So I've been on here, a little over 45 minutes. So I just, and tonight was just a brief intro of other things that we're going to dive into. But ladies, look, you responsible for you. You feel me? Because you can't make nobody else happy. You're not responsible for your partner's happiness. Everybody is responsible for his or her own happiness. It's too much to ask of someone else to fix you or fix what is wrong with you internally for you to be happy. No, that's your shit. You got to do your work. You got to do your work. Your partner ain't in y'all. They ain't there to fix your life. Y'all there to build something together, which mean if it's a together, it's a joint effort, and each partner is bringing something to the table, and each person needs to work on themselves. That's it. We got to heal. We got to go from hurt to healing, from healing to growth, accountability. Because accountability comes with growth. That kind of helps you grow. When you can sit back and say, damn, I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyway. That's on me. That's accountability. Not this. Well, you know what? If he hadn't never done this, then I wouldn't have done that. No, boo, no. Because despite what somebody else do, you're only responsible for you. You can only control what you do and say. So we got to quit always passing the buck, putting it on other people. No, we got to take some responsibility for the shit that we do. We got to take some responsibility for our own shit. And the moment that we do that, we got to get our power back, ladies. Like, come on, they sleeping on us. Time to wake these motherfuckers up. You feel me, sis? Like, they sleep. They been sleep too motherfucking long. We need to be some motherfucking alarm clocks around this bitch. Wake up. No, tune in, motherfucker. Hello. Let them count you out. Let them count you out. But guess what? The shit gonna balance out in the end. It's gonna balance out. You know? Pop your collar. And quit walking around. If you depressed, girl, get up. What did you sad for? What is you moping for? If you didn't get the promotion you wanted, okay, that mean it wasn't for you. You feel me? You feel me? If you didn't get this new car or this new place, or you ain't got this new relationship, or somebody told you nope, greater is coming. You feel me? Greater is later. Don't count yourself out. Just hold on. Your time is coming. And don't be afraid to, guess what? When you look good, you feel good. So don't be sitting around moping. Shit, pin your hair up. Bitch, put you some earrings on. I don't wear makeup, but if you wear makeup, put you some makeup on. You know what I'm saying? Do your little lashes. Not my thing, but do what you need to do to make yourself feel good. And don't worry about what nobody say. Oh, well, women just doing this to get a man. Bitch, so what? She doing it because she want to, and pop your shit, sis. Do your thing. Don't let nobody tell you can't. And bitch, if you mad, then be mad. If you don't feel like smiling, then don't motherfucking smile. How about that? Don't nobody control you but you. Boo. So I'm tuning out tonight. But guess what? I'm gonna hop back on tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow afternoon ish. I'm gonna post this to a few platforms. But we gonna be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be Marriage Monday. So I'm gonna talk about, marriage. You know. So yeah. Y'all have a good night. Till next time. Peace.